Hey guys, Crispy Bacon here, and in this video I'll be showcasing the top 5 underrated exotic weapons that you should be using in Season of Opulence. Let's take a look. First up in the number 5 slot we have Sturm. This is a kinetic hand cannon available to all players who complete the exotic weapon quest on Nessus. Its partner weapon Drang is a legendary energy sidearm and is acquired through the same series of quests. Check the description for the quest guide, but both weapons should be wielded simultaneously. Killing an enemy with either weapon reloads the other, allowing the player to string together kills without the need to reload. More importantly, killing an enemy with the Drang loads Sturm with an overcharged round that does 170 damage to the head in PvP, up from 95 with a regular shot. This means that Sturm can almost one-tap a Guardian with that overcharged round, but even so, 2 shots is all it takes in this case. Overcharged body shots also do 95 damage, allowing for very easy 2-shot kills in the Crucible. Sturm can hold up to 20 of the overcharged rounds, allowing for you to store up to 10 2-tap kills. Even without the overcharged round, Sturm hits like a truck. Under normal circumstances, Sturm kills in 2 headshots and 1 body shot. The Sturm Catalyst provides additional range and handling, allowing the user to easily duel hand cannons and pulse rifles at medium to long range, while also speeding up weapon swap speed. This is a great effect considering that we'll be swapping between our weapons constantly. Drang is a strong choice in the Crucible too, allowing for very quick takedowns when landing headshots, and because sidearms have decent in-air accuracy and body shot damage, Drang is great for jumping around corners or challenging shotgun rushers. Next up at number 4, we have Anarchy. This is a heavy grenade launcher acquired as a random drop from the final chest in the Scourge of the Past raid. This is one of the most misunderstood weapons in the game, and I'll explain why. Anarchy launches tripwire grenades that, when firing 2 or more, chain together to form a damaging line of arc energy between each anchor. Here are the facts that are widely unknown. An enemy can only be damaged by 1 set of arc wire per player, meaning that shooting 3 arc tripwires at a single enemy will not increase the damage dealt. Any additional trip grenades past 2 only function to widen the area in which the enemy can be damaged in. The second and more beneficial fact is that these tripwire grenades stick to enemies, allowing for 2 of them to be placed on a single target to achieve the optimal and guaranteed damage. You don't need to shoot these at the floor and hope that the enemy walks on them. Instead, shooting them on the boss provides guaranteed damage. This damage happens over time, but 2 shots from Anarchy does the same amount of damage as 2 shots from 1000 Voices, while also having more than double the base reserve ammo. Yes, you heard that right. Between the 2 weapons, Anarchy can, in the end, do more damage than even 1000 Voices. And on top of that, while your arc trip grenades are dealing damage to a boss, you can switch to another weapon like a trench barrel shotgun or even a super, and continue damaging the enemy with other means, making Anarchy the most sustainable heavy weapon in the game. I see Anarchy as a top tier choice for the new activity known as the Menagerie in Season of Opulence, but we'll have to wait and see. At number 3 we have Graviton Lance. This is a void pulse rifle available to all players that have completed the Destiny 2 campaign, and can also be found from any exotic drop source. Its exotic perk is called Cosmology. Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that track targets. Graviton Lance is also unique in that it shoots 2 bullets per burst, with the second bullet carrying the majority of the damage. Because of this, the weapon has the best qualities of both pulse and scout rifles, easily beating out Luna's Howl and Outbreak Perfected at extended ranges. The Graviton Lance Catalyst provides it with even more range, in addition to aim assist and target acquisition, allowing it to more easily outduel other long-range pulse and scout rifles. The easily controlled recoil, high aim assist, and fast time to kill made this weapon top tier even before the Forsaken expansion released, and it remains a force to be reckoned with in the Crucible today. Additionally, in PvE, it's fantastic at cleaning up large groups of trash mobs, with the Cosmology perk creating huge strings of void explosions that can wipe the field in seconds. Graviton is great at busting void shields and makes a solid combo with a kinetic shotgun or sniper rifle. Next up is Malfeasance. This kinetic hand cannon can be acquired through an exotic Gambit weapon quest that begins the first time your team kills an Ascendant Primeval in Gambit. See the description for a full guide. Malfeasance has a few distinct effects. First off, it does innately more damage to taken enemies in PvE, but more interesting is its exotic perk Explosive Shadow. It reads, shoot tainted slugs that burrow into the enemy, stacking enough slugs causes them all to explode. The number of slugs needed for this explosion to happen is 5, and the damage from this chain reaction is what makes this weapon so powerful. The extra damage from these explosions makes it so that you can use Malfeasance to easily take out major enemies, which is something that any primary ammo type weapon struggles with. The chain reaction of these slugs can also easily bypass any enemy shield, which made the heroic 0-hour mission a cakewalk for my fire team. This effect stacks with multiple players, meaning that if I shoot an enemy 3 times and another player shoots twice, the explosion triggers. With a fire team of 3 to 6 players constantly firing at a single target with Malfeasance, the amount of damage that you can output is absolutely unheard of for a weapon that only requires primary ammo. Malfeasance is one of the most easily sustained high damage kinetic weapons currently in our arsenal. And as an added bonus, when being invaded in either Gambit or Gambit Prime, Malfeasance essentially cuts through the invader's overshield, making it one of the strongest defensive Gambit options against invaders. Number 1 on the list, what I believe to be the most underrated exotic in the game right now, is the Fighting Lion. Fighting Lion is a void grenade launcher that exists in the energy slot. It's a single shot grenade launcher, meaning that you must reload after each shot. The most overlooked aspect of this weapon is that it uses primary ammo. It's the only grenade launcher in the game with this trait, as all other launchers require special or heavy ammo. With that in mind, it's worth mentioning this weapon's many effects. First off, it does more damage with direct impacts to shielded enemies, and can be detonated remotely. More importantly, if you kill an enemy by any other means immediately after damaging an enemy with Fighting Lion, it will be automatically reloaded even while it's stowed. When you kill an enemy with Fighting Lion, they are also guaranteed to drop kinetic ammo. Furthermore, with the catalyst equipped, anytime after firing, your kinetic and heavy weapons gain a brief period of increased handling and accuracy, making it even easier to land up following shots with other weapons. The fact that this is a grenade launcher that you can use indefinitely is what makes it so incredibly powerful. You can go into any engagement, soften enemies with Fighting Lion, and switch to another weapon to finish them off in record time. Lion has infinite range as long as you can calculate your shots correctly, infinite ammo due to the guaranteed ammo on kill, and does just as much damage as a special ammo grenade launcher, while only requiring primary ammo. Fighting Lion rivals even Jotun in terms of DPS, while being indefinitely more sustainable. The most effective way to use this weapon, however, is from behind a Titan Rally barricade or inside a Lunafaction Warlock rift. Not having to reload between shots makes Fighting Lion the absolute highest damage primary ammo weapon in the game. It's great against literally every type of enemy in PvE, including bosses, and just as good against Guardians in PvP. Remember, when not behind a rally barricade or in a Lunafaction rift, the key to using it is to switch to another weapon directly after firing, cleaning up with that weapon, and then switching back to the Lion. Fighting Lion's versatility, sustainability, and damage is what makes it my top pick for the most underrated exotic in the game. So try these weapons out in Season of Opulence next week. I don't think you guys will be disappointed. As always, just want to say thank you so much for the continued support. Destiny is a huge passion of mine, and it means a lot that you guys can support that passion. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments section or join up on the Discord server. We'd love to have you there. As always, I hope this video was entertaining and informative. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.